The sun is setting on the 2023 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament, but before we crown a champion, we have to determine who is walking away with the bronze medal. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, runners of all ages, and welcome to the bronze medal match of the 2023 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament between dk9146 and MetalDreamx. My name is Bob Pineapple, MD. I will hopefully be joined in the booth here not too long from now by C. Parsley, but also here in the Restream booth is going to be Omega Strep doing our tracking, and of course CyberDark86 doing our restreaming. We've got a great matchup for you. This is a winner-take-all, not a best-of-3, so one and done here to determine who is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It seems we just lost our commentator. Give us a couple seconds.
Sorry about that, folks. Having some technical difficulties here on my end. Discord being Discord. So as I was saying, intriguing matchup for this bronze medal match. DK, of course, no stranger to the upper echelons of summer tournament play. But MetalDreamx, a bit of a Cinderella story, who came in through our training tournament and has just done exceptionally well through this summer tournament. We're getting started here. Good luck to both runners. I'm afraid I missed what was in the treasury. Or in the throne room, I should say. DK moving north immediately spots a town. Torch in the fighter's ring, I see. Thank you, chat. Fighter's ring is going to help out here. We had 10 strength to start, but 12 AP. Oh, and we have Remilder, so keys are not going to be an issue here in this seed. Silver Shield and Large Shield on offer here in the shop as well. Yep, so a little bit generous here at the start is this seed. We'll see if that maintains. MetalDreamx is already level 2, which brought with it a fairly significant increase in strength and agility. And DK is finding out now. Still no spells. So 21 AP, we are already outside the range at which Metal Slimes don't run. Here at level 2. DK leaving Remilder without a weapon, but MetalDreamx went ahead and grabbed a bamboo pole. Highly approve. Ah, apparently the clothes instead of the bamboo pole. Still, you make do with what you have. Nothing hugely exciting at level 3. Still no spells. And we're getting level 4 here. A huge increase to agility. Still no spells. Metal going to go ahead and grab a key or two here in Rim. Has, in fact, just enough for one. And he's going to move northward, try and get a little bit of exploration in. That 56 agility means you're at least a coin flip or better for most things you can run into on the overworld. But the wolf is nothing doing. It's going to send MetalDream back. Meanwhile, DK decides to go ahead and grab a key here. So we'll see what MetalDream does. Yeah, going to save and use the key on the treasury. DK having the same idea of moving northward and into the east to start exploring. So we're going to take a peek in the treasury on MetalDream's side. We have a fairy water, an herb, a cursed belt, and gold. So a gold grind is in play. And with that gold, MetalDream decides doesn't need to reset, can just go buy some more keys. That belt, of course, means that there's going to be an item on one of our 3 search spots, either in Coal, the Overworld, or Hawksness. DK taking a death warp from the Fun Police. MetalDream indeed taking that gold from the treasury. Going to go ahead and stock all the way up on keys. And MetalDream is back to the grind now. Looking for a breakout level here. Maybe a hurt spell. Hurt more would be nice. Did not go into Rimbledar to check the Rimbledar chest. We'll see if DK does that. MetalDream trading blows here with a skeleton, and of course, at a 30 DP, we have defense broken them, and that's going to bring level 5 for MetalDream, which is going to bring us 2-2-0-3. No spell. DK buys a club. DK did, of course, check that chest, and that was a 2-for-1 deal. So he leaves with one fewer key than he entered and a club. Both runners now settling in for grinding. DK almost to level 5. Oh, and a red dragon for MetalDream, going to send him home. Not too far to go. DK, meanwhile, grabs that level 5. That unremarkable 2203. MetalDream now headed to the back of Tentacle. So we're going to see what's down the stairs for the first time. And it is the jerk. Convenient for later, but not so useful at the moment. DK, meanwhile, finds a cave just to the south and east. MetalDream, meanwhile, sent back by another red dragon. Looked like Grave on DK's screen. DK was sort of lucky to walk over to Grave without running into a red dragon through that zone, so we'll see if he stays that lucky when he goes back. DK now is going to go down and find out that the jerk is right below Tentacle. MetalDream grinding it out. DK back to Grave. Going to try and walk to the first 3 chests at a minimum. Stoneman survives the first hit, but the second one is going to send him back. And we hit a reset. MetalDream now has hit level 6, which is going to bring us 10, 1, 0, 3, but still no spells. 41 attack power now. Metal finds a cave. It's the staff turn-in and a couple of towns. Hawksness, just to the north of turn-in, with a magic key, gold. I missed the first chest in Grave. MetalDream, meanwhile, has found Garanham. That was a torch, so top of Grave, no good. There is a broadsword and a copper sword here in Garanham for Metal, and he's going to go ahead and grab that copper sword. It's going to bring him up to 51 attack power. And we'll check the back of Garanham. DK runs into a green dragon going down into Deep Grave. The Death Necklace, the only thing of import in the back of Garenham. And down the stairs, we have what looks like Swamp North. And Metal going to go ahead and walk it. Oh, DK running into a red dragon, but gets away. MetalDream running into a ton of red rogue scorpions down here. And comes out of the cave into the middle of nowhere and immediately runs into a golem. DK, meanwhile, has hit level 6. And in chest 4, finds a dragon scale. Metal taking down a wolf. And finds another cave. This is Freebie Cave, or Stone's Cave. And it's just gold. DK, unable to get to the chest 5 in Grave, gets sent back by a red dragon. Well, is unlikely to return there unless it becomes absolutely necessary. DK forgoes the gold grind, despite there being a silver shield on offer in Rim. Underneath the castle is a Jerk Cave, Tilo. Now DK out exploring, but Star Wyvern sends him home. Yeah, getting the Silver Shield right now does seem like something DK would do, so it is possible there's some kind of gentleman's agreement happening here. MetalDream, meanwhile, back to Garenham. Gonna go ahead and sell Cursed Belt. Both Cursed Belts. Well, MetalDream has enough for the broadsword, which is on sale here in Garenham, so if he doesn't buy it... He does, so they're not doing progressive weapons. With that broadsword now, MetalDream up to 61 attack power. Sent back by the DL2 breath of the Red Dragon. That could make Sharlock very interesting. MetalDream deciding I want level 7. There are skeletons to be had here, and at 61 attack power, and skeletons are broken. Great enemy to be fighting right now. One more skeleton fight would do it. This Druid will do it also. Oh, my mistake. I misread the numbers. A little blurry on my screen, unfortunately. There it is. The ghost put him over the top. 15, 5, 1, 2, and Radiant. Our first spell is Radiant. Big power gain. We're up to 76 attack power. Just to answer in chat, this is a one and done. Whoever wins this race is the bronze medalist. MetalDream now engraved, but the Red Dragon says nope. DK, meanwhile, is also hit level 7. Yeah, not yet. My broadcast partner, we're hoping, will jump in here as the race is in progress. But until then, you have just me, flying solo. Both runners kind of hanging out in that grave area. DK on a mission. So here at level 7 with 64 agility. Running in the overworld. Should be a fairly easy proposition, as DK demonstrates by running from 2 golems. And a Star Wyvern. Bud is back attacked by a knight. And sent home. Metal Dream likes this area for grinding and is sticking around for it. DK is wanting to push out and find more stuff. DK has yet to see Hawksness or Garanham. Oh, DK taken out by another knight that he was unable to run from. DK now heading northward for his exploration.
You sound a little lonely. Mind if I jump in and join you?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody say hello to High Spirits, who's going to join me here in the booth for the rest of the race.
Hey. Sorry, a little bit late today. Been busy taking care of some stuff. So how's the race going? Get me up to date here.
Well, we're at level 7. The only spell we know is Radiant. Agility is kind of off the charts, but that's about it. No key items have been located yet, and neither has any piece of Airdrix gear. And our runners are just trying to push out and find stuff as best they can.
Awesome. I saw something about a grave and not getting the last chest. And
That's correct.
saw DK didn't go for a gold grind, even though like these stats are terrible, things are going slow, and there's no silver shield. And of course I'm loud. When am I not loud, everyone?
Yep, DK did not go for the gold grind. There is a silver shield available in the first town, which is Rim, just to the north of Tentacle, but he did not take the gold grind for it. The source of rampant speculation in the chat.
Oh yeah, like not go for that 20 defense. I mean, that's, especially if is that Rimildar right there next to town, right next to the castle?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, you got to take that, right? That's like handing you a free silver shield.
Yeah, it's leading some of us to suspect they have maybe some sort of agreement about equipment purchases here.
I don't know. Someone has a broadsword. That sounds like a lot of equipment to me.
It does. Metal does have a broadsword.
I mean, the stats don't look too bad, like at level 8 there. I mean, obviously Radiant is the best spell in the game, and that's the only spell you really ever need.
Yeah, every other spell in the spellbook is superfluous.
You got herbs for that. Just patch yourself up and get back in the game.
DK has decided he wants to go ahead and grab level 8 and hope there's something on it. Of course, there isn't really. We've seen it on a MetalDreamx side.
Looks to me like MetalDreamx fighting better enemies right now. I see skeletons on the left here. I mean, walking around with a club, but 60 attack power. That's not that bad. I mean, at least DK is gonna get level 8 here. Be a little disappointed and maybe try to find a better zone to grind in.
Yeah, hopefully so. DK has not found Garanham, which is where MetalDream got that broadsword.
So is Rimaldar, Garanham, and the Grave the only thing we got so far?
We've also found Hawksness, or MetalDream has.
And of course, you can't Radiant a boss down, so unfortunately we don't know what the trap tile is, right?
That is correct. We've also found Swamp North, which is what is underneath Garanham. And Freebie Cave, which just had gold.
And Dragon Lord Breath on the red dragons. Awesome.
Oh yes, we're really looking forward to seeing that in Sharlock.
I don't know. Look at all that agility they have now. Like they'll be lucky if they get any of that while they're in Sharlock. I mean, I could see like if it's been a high agility seed the entire time, I could see the argument why DK never got a silver shield, because you might think I don't need it.
DK now finds Garanham is going to see that there's a copper sword and a broadsword on offer here. He's going to go ahead and grab that copper because that's all he's got the money for.
And nothing good in the chest here, or? I noticed he left without going into the back.
He did, and this is the first time he's been there as far as I'm aware, so not sure. Oh, this blue dragon takes him out.
Yeah, you don't expect that one step encounter stepping out of the town, right?
Yeah, Garanham just had the death necklace, but DK does not know that. Worth noting, too, that we're at level 8 with only 34 hit points. Our survivability is basically nothing.
I mean, that's good enough for an herb to heal you to full. That sounds like efficiency to me.
You know, that is true.
And now that both of them have Garanham, they got no reason to complain to not have herbs.
But as much MP as you could possibly want to cast Radiant. They definitely have that.
There are priorities in this game, and that I would consider that one of them.
MetalDream back in Garanham to load back up on herbs.
So hasn't gotten enough money yet to even buy that large shield, huh?
Not yet, although he had the money at one point, but he ended up spending it on the broadsword.
Oh, is that Hawksness or just okay? It's like that had to be a town that has been noticed, right?
Yeah, that is Hawksness. So Metal checking out the enemy set in Hawksness.
You know, if MetalDream had a silver shield, that would have been a great fight.
Sure would have.
So has Metal found the grave yet, or is that in the back of the castle?
Metal has found the grave. Grave is on its own. DK has opened 4 chests in grave. Metal has not managed any of the ones in grave yet. But the first 4 chests in grave don't have anything exciting.
Okay, well, I'm wondering if Metal Grave has not tried to get the first 3 chests to see what they are.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's red dragons on the top floor, and I think that has spooked Metal from attempting that. DK is now opening the chests in the back of Garanham and just finding herb, and death necklace.
You know, you might need that death necklace on 34 health.
Hey, you should put it on right now.
I mean, you're not going to lose much health. You can't get any worse.
And Rimmelder's right there. Who cares if the king kicks you out?
Exactly.
DK finding Swamp North's going to go ahead and walk through it. Maybe. But the werewolf takes a hit. Oh, he gets away.
And Metal got a level and got the second most important spell in the game, Repel. Now he doesn't have to worry about these pesky enemies when he's not actually doing anything.
Otherwise, just gained 1 power, 3 agility, 4 hit points.
Hey, we got a cave for DK over here. Oh, okay. This is the money cave, right? Yeah, I saw that.
So we still don't know if this is a 2-continent map or if it's 1, but DK exploring the outside of the other side of Swamp at the moment.
See, Metal is getting some exploration off to the east here also.
Yep, DK was out there earlier, but didn't make it much beyond that before getting sent back by, I believe it was a red dragon.
I mean, if it wasn't, we could just say it's a red dragon. I've been here for like 5 minutes, and I've already seen 8 of them, so...
Yep, they are all over the place. But this looks like a dead end on MetalDream's side. DK might be in the process of confirming that this is a second continent that doesn't really have anything.
Oh, look! A red dragon.
Metal gets away.
So MetalDream saw these Droll Magi's and decided to try to stay here and grind, and then a red dragon appeared. And yeah, there's a cave though up here in the northern part of second continent here.
There is. So we'll see if this. So the only caves outstanding are Tablet is outstanding. So is Mountain, but we're not going to find out what it is because DK sent back by a Star Wyvern.
What's in the basement of the castle?
That would be the Jerk Cave.
Everyone calls the poor guy the jerk. He's just old. He wants you to stay off his lawn if you don't have, if you don't have the goods. I mean, I do that all the time. I do get called a jerk, but I understand the pain.
Metal now diving into Grave, going to give it a shot. The top 3 chests. Nothing exciting in those chests. But he's a... Oh, no. Gets away.
So is he going to go there? Is he going to go for a gold grind then?
Now, he can activate one at this point if he death warps back, so we'll see.
He might have a choice. Oh, he runs away. So I'm guessing there's gold in the treasury. Huh?
There is. He's going to get sent back right here, so we'll see what he does.
Oh, reset. Why reset?
Interesting.
They must not they must have agreed not to do a gold grind because I think Metal was just trying to walk out of that cave so he can buy stuff with that money.
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense. And thanks for the raid, Oog. Raiding with a party of 6. Welcome in. We're a little over half an hour into this seed, and it's been a bit brutal.
Well, this is what happens when you forego your magic training. It's all right. If Dai can become a hero, then one of these two can become a hero also without magic. Had to throw a little Dino Daiboken joke in there. I mean, we got a game coming out involving the anime here in a week, right?
The seed started out looking like it was maybe going to be a jet seed with keys available almost immediately, but everything that has happened since then has turned that narrative around.
Lots of dragons. See that? It's good. Back in the glory days of when Dragon Quest actually had dragons.
Yeah, those were the days, weren't they?
So DK is grinding over here, going to try to get to level 9 and be disappointed again. And MetalDream keeping a few hundred experience point lead right now. But I think most of that is just luck with encounters while exploring, because MetalDream hasn't really stopped to grind.
So Metal did grab gold out of the treasury the last time he was down in there just to buy some more keys. So definitely knew it was there. So is definitely aware gold grind is in play. There has to be an agreement going on because, as Chad has pointed out, this would be going a little faster if both had grinded for silver shields.
I guess the silver shield does kind of feel like cheating, doesn't it?
You know, it can, especially with this agility.
I know, you'd basically be indestructible without wearing, with just running around in basic clothes. DK spending the little gold he has for a couple more herbs.
Yep, and Metal Dream trying to push further exploration to the east.
And a town.
Finds a town. That is Cantlin.
Well, since none of them, since they both seem to be allergic to gold this seed, I don't think Cantlin's going to help them a whole lot.
Flame Sword and a full plate on offer in the top shop.
Hey, Bakurio, don't forget to say hello to my co-commentary here, Bob Pineapple, who was graciously running this ship here for the first 30 minutes. And then I came to just run it into the ground.
Metal Dream upgrading to leather armor from the clothes. There is magic armor available.
They're doing progressive gear.
They are doing progressive armor. Yep.
Yep.
Progressive armor confirmed.
What happens if they would have found Erdrick's armor early, though?
That's a really good question.
I have to remember to ask them about that.
That must be why they're saving constantly. I will say, however, we have not seen Half Plate yet. And not many towns out there left still. Cole and Breckenary are all we haven't seen.
Oh, well, DK found the tablet cave, and inside of it, Erdrick left his sword.
Well, how about that?
So if he goes and buys a hand axe, we know it's full progressive gear.
Yeah, well, we know it's not a progressive weapon because Metal bought a broadsword without doing the intermediary hand axe step.
So I'm wondering if they're going to buy a small shield first and a large shield before they can grind for the silver shield then.
Yeah, that seems like what might be happening, but we have not seen a small shield yet.
Well, we got some coordinates. They're pretty close, but unfortunately, someone just left their instrument laying on the ground. Must have thrown it out of the castle. Or dropped it out by accident, because we got a fairy flute sitting right near the castle.
DK now with 104 attack power, so is putting that to good use here.
Does that mean we're going to have to wait for one of them to grind up magic armor before we can get Erdrick's armor?
That would be interesting, but at least there is a gold grind available, so that makes that feasible.
I wonder if they had a contingency in place in case there wasn't a gold grind. Otherwise, what did we walk ourselves into, right?
Blind gold men, I guess?
Hey, gold men are underutilized. They should be farmed more often than they are.
I would definitely agree with that.
Especially early on. You never know when 650 gold will just be like very helpful.
That's interesting. Knights have heal on the back end, so DK taking down that knight and is catching up in experience to Metal Dream. Has now gotten to level 9. Gets his repel spell. I'm sure he's very excited about it.
Yeah, and I think DK is going to catch up here real fast with that sword and finding a grind spot here. Until the red dragon appears, of course. But at least has a grind spot here. Although Metal Dream has one too, but it's not as good with the enemies.
Oh, DK gets a critical hit on the Stone Man, but not able to take it down.
So about 100 experience here away from level 10. You know, you'd like to think that you're going to get at least something here. I feel Hurt Spell coming. Maybe Return. That would be very helpful also.
Yeah, Return would be the best possible outcome here.
I'd give him Hurt too, you know. Out of the generosity of my heart, I would give them the Hurt Spell also.
Well, that's very magnanimous of you.
You know, I'm a man of the people, I've always said, and, you know, sometimes you got to give back.
So DK walking to Hawksness for the first time decides, nope. Star Wyvern takes him out again. The Star Wyvern has been the bane of DK's existence while exploring.
You know, he should have stayed in Hawksness then. You know, birds can be vicious outside.
So the only cave we have not seen is Mountain Cave, and no key items yet in terms of harp, stones, or token.
Do we have the Staff Turn-In Cave?
We have found the Staff Turn-In Cave. It is near Garenham and Hawksness.
Okay. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of options left here. We're gonna have to find coal, looks like. Gonna have to dig out Hawksness. So I noticed DK just took a save. And I bet you DK is going to Hawksness right now to see if it's something that he can poke down with that big sword that he has.
Well, he resets immediately because that red dragon was about to DL2 breath him to death. It seems very likely that Mountain Cave is going to have a solid amount of the homework. We do still, of course, have the coal search spot and the Hawksness search spot, but we've only found 2 cursed belts, so it's not guaranteed that both of those are active.
We got a level here. We got a lot of 5s and a heal more.
Heal more, which, I mean, with only 43 HP is...
I'm sure with 43 MP, you can give up, you know, 8 or 9 radians to cast the spell a couple of times. So.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. All right, and meanwhile, we've got DK moving back towards the north. MetalDream trying to branch out to explore further, now fortified with that Heal More spell.
Is it really fortified when you got 43 health and half the stuff in the game can still one-shot you?
I mean, in comparison to before, maybe.
Look, DK found another spot where he's stopping to grind until a red dragon appears. I mean, right now, they can't even guarantee to survive a Hurt More spell. I don't know. Heal More is only going to be so helpful.
Yeah, that's very true. And, of course, we've seen that red dragons are everywhere, and they're DL2 breath happy.
And we know that they're not getting the Erdrick's armor anytime soon. They got a long ways of upgrading to go. I think DK needs to find Catelyn so he can upgrade at least to a chainmail. Get a couple of upgrades.
DK back into Rim to just stay at the end before getting back out there to grind some more.
Heal More coming in handy. Healing up from 10 health. Definitely MetalDream is getting more exploration done, but sadly the exploration isn't actually yielding anything.
No, that's definitely true. Oh, we have a town.
Come on, Breckenary.
Yep, it's going to be either Breckenary or Coal. Breckenary might be useful if it's got a small shield or a half plate.
I guess that is true. It could be useful.
It has neither.
As neither.
So Cole is the only hope.
So I wonder if there's no small shield, do they have to go with no shields?
That would be my guess.
Oof. At least they have high agility to make up for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, at least the agility has rolled fairly well to this point.
Imagine if they weren't allowed to have any shields and they had like 45 agility at the end of the game. With their HP growth right now, we'd have to grind until 130 health.
That's true. So now with Cole, you know, there's only so many options that it can have. And if you're doing proper progression, then you need half plate in order to move beyond that. And you need a small shield in order to move beyond that. So if you can only have one of them, you gotta hope it's half plate, right?
Oh yeah, because you'll never get to Erdrick's armor then.
Yeah, because at that point, it's just a YOLO more off.
That way we'll be going a lot farther than 130 health. I wonder if they do have a contingency plan in place in case that one thing does not show up. Because armor, all weapons and all armors are not guaranteed in the randomizer.
Yeah, I wonder if that contingency is grind to 30.
They could probably do it slightly before 30, I think.
Well, MetalDream is sent back by, you guessed it, a red dragon with TL2 breath, so not able to continue exploration in that direction, and that's a bit of a walk.
Yeah, if there's no half plate anywhere, it's a good thing RPG Limit Break is quiet the rest of the night because I only booked us 2 hours. DK just attacking the red dragon here.
I mean, you could just crit, you never know.
Yeah. It's a good way to get half a level. Just bank on critting. So DJ Trails, it sounds like that there is progressive armor agreement between these two. So they can't quite go up to magic armor until they hit every other armor before it. And so far, we've not found a half plate.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, DJ Trails, a full gold grind is available in Tantagold, and the fact that they've passed it up so many times is kind of lent credence to that early, but seeing MetalDream buy leather armor and then immediately buy chain armor in the same shopping trip kind of tipped us off to the progressive nature.
I mean, it probably is a meme. We're not even guaranteed, but it looks like it is, so. We're just kind of speculating what happens if there's no half plate. Can they even get Erdrick's armor?
Yeah, make no mistake, it is a meme. They're just also doing it.
And it's the bronze medal match, you know, they're just having fun with it. I remember one of the tournament races I did with Dr. Mr. Holmes's, we did a no numbers race because we had I think it was a winter league and we were both like undefeated going into the last week. So we're just like, let's do no numbers. Why not? There's nothing on stake here, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, DK has found his next 2 armor upgrades, it looks like.
Yep, he's going to be thrilled about that.
We do have full plate magic armor, so the hitching point right now is just that half plate.
Yep, and the only place I could possibly have it is coal, and we have not found that yet. DK gonna look at all that stuff he can't buy, and then go to the bottom shop and find leather and chain.
Did he save enough money though to get both? That's the question. 338.
Oh, he did not, but he can grab the leather.
Yeah, he can grab the leather. Gonna be so disappointed knowing that he's just 22 gold away from another armor upgrade. Watch him go sell like 2 herbs or something and go back and buy it.
That is definitely what I would do. It looks like that may be what's happening.
Or does he have a curse? Okay, he has a curse belt.
He has a curse belt. Yep.
And a fighter's ring. That would have been 10 more gold.
So he'll grab that chain. MetalDream has gone to level 11 in the meanwhile, which did not grant any more strength, but gave us 2 more agility, putting that in the green. Not much more on the HP. Yeah, we're still not to 50 HP here at level 11.
Oh, 6 health, okay. But we got 2 more Humors out of it to heal that 49 health.
Yeah, a very nice MP gain.
I mean, if it's one thing, we're not going to run out of Radiance, Repels, or Healmores very easily. Actually, we will, because you got to cast a Healmore for every time you get bit by a mosquito.
Yep. So, DK getting his ridiculously easy coordinates, and he's just going to love the prize.
MetalDream has a nice little grind spot here. There's been no red dragons. It's got some Wraith Knights here.
Yeah, Knights and Wraith
regular
Knights.
Knights.
Great to be taking on right now.
If only Metal could find that tablet cave. So there's a save, because DK's got to make sure that doesn't accidentally pick up Erdrick's armor before upgrading properly.
And here we go. DK's favorite item in the game, the fairy flute.
So yeah, he was saving before getting that search spot, because if it was Erdrick's armor, you know, you had to reset.
And DK keeps the flute.
I mean, better. I mean, you know, at least you can get away from the golems. Run from something, right?
Absolutely.
Look at that repel spell. MetalDream has finally decided that the Drakies are too much and actually uses repel.
Yep, so now getting more knights. But that one's going to send him home.
And Metal's got 1,000 experience point lead right now. I mean, you know, the experience lead is growing here. And fighting the golem with baby breath. Fairy flute, baby breath. I mean, that's...
Golems with baby breath, that's kind of a big deal.
I mean, if it's not going to punch more, then that's worth it. That could be that could get a lot of fast experience. He has heal too, but
Heal on the back end.
But that's good. I mean, you got it might be slow, but right now 350 experience is great.
And DK takes it down. That cuts into that experience deficit. And here's another one.
So you said Mountain Cave's the only thing we haven't found yet, right?
That is correct.
I was just thinking, I think we know where it is. It's in the swamp on the second continent. The one that DK couldn't get to because
The one he couldn't get to. Yep, that seems like the case.
So we do know. I was just thinking about that. We do know where Mountain Cave is. So the only thing left is coal.
Yep.
Yeah, DK is farming golems right now.
Which it'll only take
was
a
that
couple.
tablet? Oh, okay. So Mike says that was tablet. So he must have gone back there a second time.
Ah, I must have just missed it when he went back.
So that's where our sword is sitting for MetalDream, is in a swamp. Must have dropped it when he had a prince. The Erdrick must have dropped his sword when he had the princess with him.
So those two golem fights have really cut the experience deficit between DK and MetalDream.
Yep, but MetalDream is about 170, 160 away here. from level 12, and I mean, we got 7 spells left, you know, and 5 levels, so we got to start seeing some of these spells here.
Yeah, you got to figure there's going to be a level where we just get a ton of spells all at once.
Yeah, there's perfect level for hurt outside and return to happen. Just get 3 of them right out of the way. I mean, heal could be useful since there's only 49 health, so don't want to give that to them too early.
Yeah, it would certainly be more efficient.
Unless they get like 50 health this level, then it's like, go ahead, give them heal. But this will be a level here for MetalDream. And we'll see what 12 it gets.
All right, what does it bring? We've got 1, 6, 29, 2, hurt, sleep, stop spell.
I mean, you could have given them heal there. They got 78 health now, so. Yeah, that's a big level. MetalDream needs to go now. Explore.
Yep, with
78 health and heal more, this is the time to go. Go.
Absolutely. There are better grind opportunities likely out there at this point.
I mean, to be fair, he's very close. He's almost at the point where he can farm those red dragons. You could do it with the stats he has. I'd rather have another armor upgrade or 2 first, but I mean, approaching 100 AP with 80 health, that's that's the point where you can start swinging away at those red dragons for a few heal mores.
Well, possibly, except they're pretty DL2 breath happy.
You can survive it with 78 health. I know. We don't know how happy they are, but they've cast it a handful of times, so. Well, we know they're not getting Erdrick's armor anytime soon, because so.
DK visiting the Radish Merchant, thereby validating the seed.
Or invalidating it.
DK pushing more exploration now. The map's been kind of tricky.
I haven't seen either of them walk very far, but it's just because every time they walk a little distance, it's, a dragon. Insert dragon name here, and one of them dies.
DK taking on a green dragon. And spots Breckenary. Or we know it's Breckenary.
Gonna be disappointed to find no half plate.
Yep, or small shield.
But yeah, now you're seeing DK can farm these green dragons now. They're not doing anything, so almost already level 12, almost caught up already.
Now it'll be interesting here because Metal found Breckenary, but then wasn't able to go much further than this before getting sent back. So we'll see if DK can locate anything further.
This you could MetalDream could also try to go to Hawksness here. See what I think he's going to because he just saved.
Yeah, check what's on the spike at least.
Yeah. I mean, now 78 health and heal more and sleep. I mean,
oh, we have a cave.
You don't want to see.
This is going to be Mountain Cave for sure on DK's screen.
Oh, I hope he saved. Yeah, he's leaving to save.
Yep.
He's gonna save first before he goes through there.
He wants to find coal because he wants to see if we've got a half plate or.
Well, even if he
small
finds
shield.
coal, though, yeah, he can't search the spot until he saves. So, you know, you can see if there's a half plate there, but yeah, we'll have to see what the what their ruling is if there's no half plate.
Metal Dream is now in Hawksness, but is getting the runaround here from a blue dragon.
So it looked like Mountain Cave was just a little bit south or whatever from Breckenary, so.
Yeah, it wasn't too far, and actually Metal Dream was on his way there when he got sent back by a red dragon.
Metal Dream is having a lot of bad luck with that blue dragon. Failed to run like 6 times at 78 agility. And here's level 12 for DK. Gonna get the health boost.
Yeah, he's going to be real happy to see that.
Those blue dragons just do not like Metal Dream.
No, he can't get to the spot. There is Sharlock on DK's side.
You can't even fight what's in the trap tile square right now. Oh,
And
and
it's
it's
an
an
Axe
Axe Knight. He could, if he heals, he can easily kill it. Oh,
Oh,
but
he gets bingoed. 29 on the dot.
Well, we know it's definitely a manageable square, so.
Yeah, it's a good grind tile.
And here's the saves, so because he gained a bunch of experience, so. The real boss of Hawksness is all the blue dragons blocking your path.
DK continuing to push exploration east of Sharlock, heading north now. The only thing left is coal, and there it is.
There it is. So if there's no half plate there, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. He'll probably go search the spot immediately then.
Yeah, just
Unless
depending
they
on
made the agreement that you gotta have every upgrade.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out. We've got
No half plate.
there's a small shield, so at the
Well,
very
and
least,
large.
and a large, so you can get the large immediately, and then you can gold grind, and the silver is there also, but there's also silver and rim you can gold grind for.
Now, what are they gonna do? Like, I guess if they search, that means they're allowed. Oh, yeah, he's not searching. Are they stuck on chainmail for the entire?
Well, that is interesting.
Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. Let's go make a pot of coffee.
Yeah, guys, make your popcorn, make some coffee. This is going to be a long one.
What did I walk myself into?
Now they may have an agreement that once they figured out they can skip half plate, but that still means that DK would have to go get large and then magic armor. I mean, the saving grace, if that's true, is that a gold grind is readily available.
Well, they're gonna have to grind to upper 20s at the minimum if they don't go without armor. They need what, at least 155 health ish or something. What is it? 72 is the max damage roll for Dragonlord Breath unprotected. So they need at least 145 health.
So DK has saved. So we'll see. Looks like he's headed. He might be going to Hawksness first.
Well, we know DK didn't search, so there's the armor. Oh,
And a reset! So the
has to
armor.
reset.
Yep, the armor's in Hawksness.
Oh, no half plate, but there's the armor. Well,
And he loses a chunk of experience that he had gained there. So now they're basically at a dead heat.
oof. Well, it's time to find out what their gentleman's agreement is, huh? So yeah, once Metal finds coal, if he ever gets over there, can just search right away because
Yeah, because he knows it's safe.
Yeah. And mountain, so.
Yeah, so that will save him having to make 2 trips, which DK is having to make.
But Metal is just stopping and grinding again. Not the most, even though there's some good enemies here, I mean, doing it in the forest tiles is just not very efficient.
So DK is headed back toward Coal and Mountain Cave, it looks like, as opposed to going up and checking Hawksness first. He did save beforehand, but if we know that this is a safe play, but he doesn't know that, especially since he's continuing to gain experience while he goes over there.
Ooh. What is going to happen? Well, if anything, at least there is a very nice Axe Knight grind with a town to heal right next door. So
This
grinding
golem-
upper levels, you know, will at least not be completely bad.
This golem has propelled DK back into the experience lead.
Oh yeah, he just taking advantage of finding those squares there with golems and having the fairy flute.
Yeah, DK has gained about 1,000 experience just from a few golem fights. And is very close to level 13 here. The Star Wyvern will do it. So DK is going to get to 13 first. Gets a critical. And level 13 is going to bring us to 29. Another 29 HP gain.
Well, maybe getting to 145 won't be too bad. Like, with the health total he has now, and knowing Gollum just breathes baby breath, doesn't even bother with the flute anymore.
Yeah, with 107 HP.
We don't know if gold grinds are disallowed. We just know that there's no reason to gold grind so far. Because, you know, they were looking for armor that cost 70 and 300 earlier in the game. So I think DK is going to try to take a Death Warp here to go save and do whatever searching he's going to do. I mean, I think that almost confirms that they're not getting Erdrick's armor, unless they're only allowed to get Erdrick's armor instead of any other gear now. I mean, they could have had it in place that, like, you had to get progressive armor, but you can still get Erdrick's.
DK throwing on a repel. Heading for Hawksness. Yeah, gonna do the Hawksness search, it looks like, first.
So yeah, if DK picks up the armor and keeps it, then we know, you know, we're not going to be here all night.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. He's not going to Hawksness. I'm thinking because he gained that level, he wanted to go back and save, as
Yeah.
just in case.
And Metal Dream finding golems. Metal Dream has gotten level 13 also, so it has a lot of health. should put down that flute here, retire your instruments.
All right, DK has made his way back to Cole, so we're shortly going to see that check.
We could just do vanilla gold chest, Aaron, instead of randomizer gold chests.
Oh, he is bypassing Cole. He's headed for Mountain.
Yeah, he wants to search this now to see, because I guess he's looking for key items, so. We still have not found a single key item, and all that's left is coal and here, and the last chest engraved. 3 items.
Oh, that's right, from Schmeich. That town is actually Breckenary, that's correct. Cole is not far from this. So we'll probably...
up on the east, like the northeast corner, like on the coast, so it requires some walking to get there.
Well, there's the token. So what we'll probably see here then is DK going back to save after this.
You'd think you'd go check Hawksness at some point. That's so much closer. But Metal is now farming the golems and going to take an experience lead here in a second.
DK getting run blocked like crazy by an AK-47. Finally gets away.
Yeah, what happens now is, so we actually might get an answer too if since we know there's no half plate, if he opens these chests and takes a death warp and gold grind so he can buy full plate and magic armor.
Yeah, we're gonna find something out here for sure.
I mean, that could be the idea behind this also.
There's Silver Harp.
There's a good old red dragon.
Wings. So the token and the Silver Harp we know for sure. The only chest left is the 5th one. Here we go. And it's gold. So Cole is going to have our Stones of Sunlight.
Or the bottom of the grave. We got 2 chests left. Well, 1 chest in a search spot.
Oh, that's correct. Grave 5 is still out. I had forgotten all about that because it happened an hour ago.
So yeah, it looks like DK is just going to fight some green dragons, whittle down his health, and then, yeah, at least be able to get that silver shield now, and then we'll see if he goes beyond 15,000. Looking for things dangerous.
He's looking for a death warp here for sure. And the werewolf obliges. So we're going to see if gold grinds are in play.
Well, he's going to gold grind. It's just a question of how high does he go.
Opens it up. So we know at least he'll go to Silver Shield money. If he goes beyond that, then we know that they are allowing a skip of half plate if no half plate was available.
Yep. Well, MetalDream's going to open up an experience point lead, but DK has got so much more exploration right now. MetalDream's not even going in the direction he needs to go in to find everything.
Yeah, DK has full map knowledge at this point in terms of knowing where stuff is. He just has to go check it.
So here comes the moment of truth. Are we getting Erdrick armor? No, we are not.
No, we are not. He stopped at Silver Shield money.
So either we're not getting Erdrick's armor or they're allowed to pick up Erdrick's armor. We don't know yet. We're not, it's 50-50 now. Because they might have, like, if they can't get the an armor, they might just be allowed to pick up Erdrick's. Well,
right, so DK picks up the silver shield, which puts him at 71 defense.
Yep, defense is getting up there. I mean, the defense might not matter if we can't get it. Like, it's 71 defense with chainmail right now, okay? So he's going to save, so I think they're not allowed to pick up Erdrick's armor. Because why else would you save? You're not, if you were allowed to get it, you wouldn't care to save anymore.
Yeah, and to explain to either people who have just joined us, I noticed people asking in chat, or people who don't really understand what's happening with this, our two runners appear to have had an agreement in place to do progressive armor and progressive shields, and what that means is that they have to purchase all their shields and armor in a progressive sequence. For armor, starting with clothes, to leather, to chain, to half plate, to full plate, to magic armor, then finally Erdrick's. The problem is, no half plate exists in this seed. It is not available for purchase, and it appears that our runners made an agreement that if any link in the chain was not available, you cannot go further.
Well, level 14 for MetalDream got another 16 health, but no spells. So their health is getting up there. We need, because if they're going to go without Erdrick's armor, the minimum they need is 145 health. That's enough to survive 2 max health or max damage Dragon Lord breaths. But you're also going to need a few more heal mores to survive the extra heal mores you're going to use. So here comes the reset.
DK resets, yep.
So they will be fighting the Dragon Lord in chainmail. The question is just how, like, the health is rebounding beautifully. They might only have to go to level 20 or so. The MP is lagging behind, though. Like, they might not have to go to upper 20s to survive this. So DK is probably going to make a beeline over to Cole, search to see if the stones are there, and then get the grind on. However long the grind is going to be. But DK is pretty much down to 2 spots left. He knows one of them is the stones.
Yep, hoping, of course, that it's Cole, but if it's not there, we know it is chest 5 in grave.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll just be grind those Axe Knights. Hopefully not accidentally search after one of the kills. That would be tragic. Well, MetalDream is finally going in the direction that he needs to go. The good news is he's found where the armor is, so he does not have to save any of these searches that he's going to come across. So that might actually keep him in the game. Oh, Axe Knights have heal more. Well, so much for that grind.
Yeah, it seems like it may be like a 25%, but yeah.
$75%.
75. Yikes. I'm surprised we haven't seen it until now.
Yeah, and only like around a 1/3 resist too. Like they have stop spell resistance, so like that might not be the best grind spot now, huh?
All right, DK and Cole, we're gonna find out if the stones are here or if they're at the bottom of grave.
And there
they are. Yep.
So DK is in grind gut mode. Since we know he's going to have to get stats high enough to survive the Dragon Lord without the armor.
Yeah, or grind and go mode.
So we have to keep a couple of things in mind here too. One is the fact that they're going to have to burn at least all their herbs and at least one heal more to get off the first floor of Sharlock. And 2, Dragon Lord 1 casting Stop Spell.
Yeah,
It's actually an issue now.
that is absolutely a problem.
Because Erdrick's armor usually Stop Spell from hitting you. Well, suddenly you no longer want to see him cast Stop Spell when you're fighting him without the armor, because if it hits, you're gonna have to run away.
Yeah, you want to two-shot him, definitely.
You're hoping for melees and hurt mores. Yeah, and he's also, the hurt mores are gonna hurt because they don't have even magic armor to mitigate the damage. So yeah. Metal Dream goes to the right a little bit, follows the coast. Although I think Metal Dream walked right by the grave, or by the mountain cave. You're right. So you might not be have to run away. You're correct, but you have to get out of that first phase with enough health to be able to heal more. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll get so much health they'll get up to like 170 that they could Death Necklace anyways.
So Metal Dream, who retook the experience lead, but DK now has all the time in the world to do nothing but grind.
No, Metal Dream's getting plenty of experience though. He just needs to get to the coast there, to the right side there, to find coal, and then backtrack down the coast and to the left to find the mountain cave that he missed.
Yeah, then he's going to need to execute the gold grind to buy the shield chain.
Although DK is choosing to do the Golem grind. Doesn't know about heal more, I think, on the Axe Knights, so... I mean, once he gets hurt more, though, it might go try to fight the Axe Knights and then learn about heal more then.
Takes down that golem without any problem and is going to stick around. Likes those golems.
So it seems to be a high rate of golems here, especially with Repel going. And it's just going to catch up with the experience lead and pass him in no time.
One thing that Metal definitely needs to do is head back through Swamp Cave. He has not done that.
No. He's actually still looking for that. Might not think there's anything else on the Swamp Cave. Depends how, if he saw that little swamp there and just decided to U-turn instead of going into it. I wasn't here for that part of the race, so I don't know what he saw.
He did not see much. He definitely did not see Tablet.
So yeah, what do you think is going to be the go level here?
I'm in uncharted territory here, but based on kind of just the rate of growth, even though that means absolutely nothing in the randomizer, I'm gonna say probably early 20s. I'll go a little earlier than maybe is wise and say 22.
22. We have not seen the swamp spike yet, so we don't know what it is. But I'm not sure if unless it's a Golem's trap tile, I don't think it's going to be any better than what DK has found. I think I'm going to do even faster. I think they're going to go at 20. Looking at those stats, I think in the next 6 levels they could get at least double the MP.
Yeah, that's what it would take at a minimum.
We'll see. Yeah, unless they also get 110 strength, then they probably might not even need that much MP. They might be able to get away slightly earlier.
All right, DK going to turn in the harp, grab the Staff of Rain. Then can get the drop at any time back at Tanticle.
And he's going to check out probably the Axe Knight there.
Well, hitting Garenham first. He's staying in, probably.
Oh yeah, got to get your magic back. $22 at 2:22. At 2:22 in the morning. For someone in the Atlantic Ocean. Actually, it would be more like, you know, like maybe UK or whatnot at that point. If you live in Europe, it might be 2:22 when this ends.
DK going to check the Swamp Spike.
A good check. If it's a golem, it's where you want to be, probably.
It's a Green
Or a
Dragon.
Green Dragon, yeah. Green Dragon.
That is preferable to the Axe Knight with Heal More.
Is it preferable to the golem, though?
That is another question.
I think with the attack power, especially if we're going to gain a level here. Let's see what level 15 is.
Yeah, if that's got Hurt More, then maybe.
Oh, no
0,
strength.
5, 4, 14, heal and return and hurt more.
But no, like if that was like 10 strength, it would be like Golem. I think he's gonna just go back to the Golem. Yeah. But there's a chunk of our magic right there. And here's Mountain Cave for MetalDreamx. So, but oh yeah, the DK is gonna go and fight the Axe Knights now and find out they have Heal More.
Of course, a solid chance to one-shot Axe Knights with Hurt More.
It's about a what 2/3 chance or so that you one-shot them.
Especially when you're doing 64 a pop.
Oh yeah. I mean, even a max roll Hurt More is not guaranteed to kill an Axe Knight because max hit is 65 and they have 67 health. So if they cast Heal More, you have to attack once before you can Hurt More again.
And there it is. DK just saw the Heal More.
Yeah. See if he sticks around. No, he's
He
gonna
does.
stick around.
You're still drawing good odds to one-shot.
Well, MetalDreamx also is 15, so you know the experience is staying there. You know he's gonna start falling behind now, but
Yeah, DK is about 500 ahead right now, and that is growing.
DK might not have to dive the grave depending on. Well, he might though, depending on what he finds. You know, because for him, he's still outstanding Tablet Cave, and he knows where the
Metal
grave is.
Yeah. That's very true, and Metal has not gone to even Grave 4 yet.
Yeah. The Metal's probably going to keep looking a little bit more here for Cole, because there's not much left that he hasn't seen over here. Oh, but he comes across a red dragon in here. Something that I don't think DK saw at all. So, the red dragon is the only thing we've seen this game with Dragon Lord 2 Breath, right?
To my knowledge, that is correct.
So it's not. Sounds like Sharlock won't be too bad unless you know it's 3 zones of red dragons.
All All right, DK out of resources, going to try and make it back to Garanham to save, but this blue dragon getting in the way, gets away.
Those blue dragons are just not playing nice today.
Oh, hits another blue dragon, and it's going to send him home.
They're just not letting any of our runners run. You know, even at 85 agility now. Nope.
DK deciding I'll go ahead and grab the rainbow drop. I'm already here.
So Metal Dream is walking out. I guess doesn't want to take, because Metal Dream also hasn't found the small shield yet, so he doesn't even know.
Yeah, he doesn't know that he can take the Death Warp to do the gold grind.
He really needs to get over to Cole. He's going to heal back up, and hopefully he goes back down south and then east. Finds the Cole at least. Yeah, Repel is not going to work very well in Charlock, most likely.
Yeah, it is probably not going to repel anything.
They might get to Wizards with enough agility. They might get enough agility to get the 6 defense needed to repel Wizards, but...
To answer Brian Williams in chat, Metal does not yet know half plate doesn't exist. He also doesn't know that small shields do.
Yeah, once as long as he goes over to the right here and goes up, I believe that's where Cole is, and he'll get all the answers he needs, involving the gear at least.
DK getting absolutely wrecked by this red dragon.
He's gonna go down first and search along the coast.
Takes it down. So up into 9,000 experience. Not too far away from level 16.
Okay, so Metal Dream needs to go south now and then follow the east coast and up. And we'll get to Cole. But still not know where the tablet cave is.
And back to Hawksness, DK goes.
Yeah, just gonna stick to them. I don't know, I almost feel like the Golem grind is better right now. Nope, you gotta go south. Yep, go south and then find the coast and go east, and you're good, Metal Dream. As long as you keep following the coast. Well, they haven't found half plate, and DK is reset out of the Erdrick's armor, so we're fairly certain that it's chainmail is all they are getting. You just need to follow the coast is all you got to do, Metal Dream. And it's right up here. There you go. See, I just had to encourage Metal Dream a little bit.
Yep, so he's going to find that, but he will find the small shield there and know that...
Oh, and large.
Yep, and know that he can grind out silver at that point.
You know, at this rate, he might not even. He has 7,000 gold already, and he knows when he sees no half plate, he knows a lot of grinding is coming. Might just be able to just be like, I'll go grind wherever I'm going to grind, and when I get enough money for silver.
Just grab it.
Grab it along the way.
Oh, Magic Wyverns have sleep. That's interesting.
Well, one more fight for DK to get level 16, but we know 16 is not go mode. So Metal Dream gets his first 2 shields and finds out that there's nothing else there. Good health, good magic. That's what they need.
So Metal finds the stones.
So now Metal needs to... Now we see what Metal does. Does he go back to the grave to search for the sword, or keep searching for the tablet, which you're not going to find unless he goes through the swamp. He should be just about done exploring over here, too. Yeah, so without Erdrick's armor, Dragon Lord Breath can now hit for 72 damage. So the minimum health that you want is 145 to survive 2 Dragon Lord Breaths back to back. Looks like DK is probably just having a little internet issue.
Oh, there he goes.
Little hiccup. Yeah, might have actually just took a break to get water or something too. I mean, he knows he's in for the long haul grind.
Yeah, this is a race that it seems unlikely will be decided by seconds.
Right now, DK's opened up a couple thousand experience point lead, and Metal Dream still needs to go through the swamp cave to find the sword.
But without the armor, no dive is a safe dive.
Especially if there's red dragons everywhere. Because it looks like the rest of Sharlock is going to be pretty simple. It's really going to come down to red dragons. How many of them are breathing fire breath on you? Now this would be a great time for McGrew to pop in and tell us what the max HP roll is on a randomizer. I think it was something like 225 off the top of my head that you could possibly get. And here's the grave dive with Metal Dream.
Yep, so
I mean, the max health, you can roll at level 30 as the hero.
Grave dive, of course, is not going to yield anything useful for Metal Dream, but could be using it also to set up the gold grind to grab the silver shield.
Yeah, he is, because the only reason he'd go up to these 3 chests is to do that. Yeah, so there is a so 211 is the theoretical max. So there is so it is possible to get 211 health, but the basically the randomizer, what it does is it rolls 30 HP values and then sorts them in order. So you might not roll 211 as one of the 30 numbers. So it's whatever is the highest numbers. That's why there's such a variance between stats, is because sometimes you just don't get the rolls and you have big gaps between stats.
And just as popping in for a periodic reminder for those who join us later on, the reason they will not be getting Erdrick's armor is because they have an agreement in place where they cannot get a piece of armor unless they have put on the previous set of armor in the sequence. And the seed did not give us anywhere that could buy half plate, which means chain is as far as they're allowed to go.
You know, at least they got the chain. I mean, they could be running around like completely naked right now. If they didn't have any clothes, of course. I think this is the first time Bob's ever calmed with me, so glad to hang out with you, Bob.
Absolutely. Well, Metal heading down to chest 5, so we're going to see what's in it, even though we know it's not useful.
And level 17 was 3090. Was level 17.
So not much going there. Got our HP up to 150. So Metal, once picking up the last chest down here, is going to realize he's got to find Tablet.
Just as Sayaka said, very glad that Limit Break Channel's free for the rest of the night. Hold on a second. Okay, yes, it's free the rest of the night. I was like, uh-oh, did something sneak in there after our race? Did I have to go and apologize?
Small internet issue there on MetalDreamx side. Meanwhile, DK just continuing to grind. We're going to see him here until, well, whatever we're going to call go mode.
Let's just say the rest of the night. Let's see, adding a third hour to the calendar. There we go.
To answer Fried Camel in chat, no, Half-Plate cannot be in Charlock. The only pieces of equipment that can actually be found in chests in this game are Erdrick's Sword and Erdrick's Armor. Everything else has to be bought.
Yeah, so Metal might actually grind up for a Flame Shield Sword too. Because, you know, he might... For Metal Dream right now, it's Tablet and Charlock for the sword. And he doesn't know where Tablet is, so... He could actually go into Charlock with the Flame Sword, looking for the Erdrick Sword. And unless the strength rolls start really going up here soon.
Yeah, strength is really plateaued here.
Yeah, like, this would be go mode. I would say 17 could be go mode if this was a normal race with the Death Necklace. It would be close with Fairy, you know, but...
Oh yeah, you'd absolutely be going here. But, not with Chainmail, you're not.
Yeah, not with Chainmail. Not with Chainmail, and, yeah. They got enough health to fight the Dragon Lord in Chainmail right now, but they don't have any of the other stats yet. And yep, Metal grinded up enough to get a Flame Sword and a Silver Shield, so might actually not go look for the Tablet Cave.
DK, meanwhile, inching toward 18. So he continues to go. Yeah, DK now, of course, with 150 HP. That's enough to take 2 full DL2 breaths. We're going to see level 18 here, which is going to be 5, 3, 2, 5. So that brings us over 100 MP. Agility now up to 88, HP to 152.
Oh, we got 5 strength, so that's good. Magic getting up there, but Yeah,
Yep.
at this point, we got to see a bunch of strength, or a bunch or magic.
Yep, HP is no longer a concern. Neither is agility, honestly.
Metal Dream is, oof, yeah. The experience point lead is starting to get pretty big here.
Yeah, it's been piling on for quite some time, and DK now about 4,000, 5,000 experience ahead.
Yeah.
Nearly
I mean, the
6.
experience lead might not grow anymore, but I think Metal Dream is going to make the dive without the sword, and unless the strength rolls, oh no, wait, Metal Dream's going through.
Going through, this is the right call.
Yeah, we'll find the sword fairly quickly too, but he's gonna be really far behind. Like, it might be one of those cases that Metal Dream might try to go a level or two before. See, the thing that could be really wild about all this is there's not I'm pretty sure these runners have no precedence for when is the right time to go for the Dragon Lord. You know, you're just gonna be working with like a feel on like, okay, these stats look good enough. I could probably do it.
Yeah,
So
not
Metal
as,
Dream's like thoughts might be a level or two less than DK, depending on how things roll out.
yeah, that is certainly possible. This you have to figure that this is a situation though where just DK's breadth of experience with the randomizer might give him a little bit of better idea when he can go after it.
So Metal Dream just goes over to the swamp here. Hopefully, goes up to the swamp there and sees the tablet cave.
DK now within 1,000 experience points of level 19, which he will get at 16,500. For those of you who rarely see level 19 in Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Well, guess good news is they rarely ever see 19. Guess what numbers they're rarely going to see after 19 too.
Yeah. So Metal grabs Erdrick's sword.
Yes. After getting Flame Sword. So yeah, this seed it still doesn't have outside either because it's level 16. This race really just came down to DK was able to find everything so much smoother. And Metal Dream, I think, grinded for too long.
Yeah,
and then
in
of
the
course
early game.
DK found the Golem grind, and that just made things so much easier too.
DK might be able to grab 19 here before having to go back.
But it's this is going to come down to when they go to Sharlock. When do the runners feel like they can win with chainmail? Because like I said, we don't all, like a lot of us, like we all as runners have numbers in our head. Some of us have cheat sheets for like, okay, this is how many attacks I get, how many heals I get, whatnot for certain stats, and that's what we base things off of. But when you don't have Erdrick's armor, those numbers go out the window.
DK so close to 19, not able to get it on that trip. Has to head back to Garanham.
And MetalDream's going to go and turn in the Rainbow Drop.
And there's MetalDream's Rainbow Drop.
And now just needs to come up with 7,000 experience from behind. Or,
Yep.
or
Let's see.
again, you know, like level 19 could be a handful of strength and magic here, and could be that level where it's like, ooh, could I do it? And then MetalDream does it, and DK grinds to 21. And you know, so you know, like there's who this lead right now, even though it's huge.
Here's 19, 5 power, 0, 4, 7.
That's not enough. Look at all those greens, and we're not in go mode. Yeah, the green dragons do not have any healing, and they're in the swamp tile, so it don't like. Kind of feel like the green dragons are a better grind.
Yeah, I would be doing the Green Dragons now, but
Or the
both our
desert
runners-
golems.
But both our runners in Hawksness. Level 20 comes at 19,500. From here on out, it is 3,000 experience per level.
Yep, all the way to 29, and then 30 will be much shorter. Your 19 is not really possible, I think, unless you get a lot of melees. A lot of melees. I think 20. We're looking at 20 at least.
Yeah, we're just seeing a lot of heal mores out of these Axe Knights, and I just have to wonder, you know, does that eventually put DK off of this grind?
I mean, he's staying right now.
I mean, mathematically, the odds that you one-shot are high, but, man, when you don't...
It's a lot of time loss, because you got to attack and then hurt more again. Unless you get the 25%, like
Yeah,
DK
just
just
now,
got.
yep, got the 25 there.
So the randomizer is not guaranteed to put every item in a shop. The only things that are guaranteed is that the armor and sword will be available. After that, whatever is in the shops is just a roll of the dice. So occasionally, you get stuff that that's not in shops. Like it's not, you know, it's not unusual to go through and have an item missing out of all the items in the shops. Occasionally, you see things like runners not being able to get silver shields because there's none. And then there's like a rare occasion where you might not find a large shield to use either, and you'll see runners go into the Dragon Lord fight with nothing but a small shield. That's just part of the randomizer and working around it.
DK about 1,500 experience points away from level 20. See what that brings, and if it makes DK think about a run.
Yeah, just imagine if this seed didn't have a gold grind and they had chainmail. Although it probably wouldn't have mattered because they're going to be grinding so long, they would have earned enough money for. Look at like DK is already at 13,400 gold. Would have been able to buy a silver shield naturally, anyways. Any type of gentleman's agreement is something that obviously the admin or we don't know about. And that's nothing that we can do. That's just between them. And you know, when you make gentleman agreements, you don't expect someone to break it.
But as far as stumbling upon Erdrick's armor by accident, that has already happened, and as part of the agreement, you reset. That's why through most of this seed, both of our runners were saving very, very often.
MetalDreamx going for the golems. I think he's on the wrong side of the desert, though. He needs to go to the other side.
Yep, he's decided, nope, too many heal mores.
But he's not getting any. I don't know if there's any golems up there. He might have to go to the other side of the desert. Because I remember DK grinding on the south part of it.
Yeah, golems are definitely the right play here, especially since he's playing catch-up. There he goes.
Yeah, okay, so they are here. This is the third place match, so it's like, you know, obviously they want to win. They want to get third place, but they're also having some fun with it. Making it a little bit challenging, giving something for the fans.
Unfortunately, Metal getting body blocked by this red dragon. Oh.
I think he's done farming golems now.
At 85 agility, cannot run away.
Yeah, Erdrick's armor, and they're already going to Sharlock and winning by now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
With plenty of heal mores left over.
DK now about 450 experience points away. It's going to take 2 more Axe Knights.
So yeah, one thing about this game is even if you buy something or pick up an armor or weapon from a chest, like Erdrick's armor or weapon for a chest, it always overwrites the last thing that you had. So if you accidentally find Erdrick's armor in a chest, you can quickly go to a town and buy another armor to replace it.
1 power, 3 speed, 2 hit points, 2 magic.
And we're definitely not going 20. Strength is just not going up.
MetalDream back in Hawksness after the golem hunt did not go as expected. Gets to level 17.
Yeah, I really wonder right now if just meleeing green dragons is the best grind right now. With the attack power, you could just stay there forever without having to leave.
Thank you for the raid, Earthbound Super Series, coming in with a party of 36. This is the bronze medal match for the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament, and we are deep into it.
And we're going to be deep into it for a while, too, probably. As our runners have apparently a gentleman's agreement to do progressive armor, and the game was kind enough to not give one of those armors, so they have to do excessive grinding to beat the final boss without the armor that is generally required to beat that boss. Awesome, Leslie. Congrats to the runner. Yeah, you want to see a melee from the Dragon Lord. The more melees, the better, because the melees will always do like a fraction of the damage of Dragon Lord Breath without the armor.
Yeah, at level 20, this is technically within the mathematical possibility, but the odds are so low that it's really not worth trying.
So yeah, we have no idea what the target level is going to be. It could be 21 here. Big strength, big MP. Could be 21. We don't know what the runners are going to think because this is not something that you come across very often. If you like even running the game vanilla, there's people that do no equipment runs, but for that you also account in the fact that you don't have a weapon. Like this is just you don't have the armor, so how high do you have to go to how many extra heal mores do you think you need to win?
Yeah, right now 13 heal mores will be in the tank. If DK went right this second, you have to imagine you're going to burn 1 or 2 on the way down.
So Fiery Blizzard, it's funny you say that because the Red Dragons now, they wouldn't be a huge problem with their agility and health, but the Red Dragons also have Dragon Lord Breath and no armor. So Red Dragons is really going to determine how each dive is going to go because if there's Red Dragons in all 3 zones and you're those 50-50 chances to run away or so, and you're struggling to run away, those Dragon Lord Breaths are going to eat half your health or more each time. Yeah, you could easily burn a heal more for every Red Dragon you come across. So 22,500, 1,000 away for DK, will be our level 21. And we will see what kind of stats we get. So a quick overview of the seed so far, at least what I know, I came in late, is we started off with keys, but it was a slow grind with no hit points. The hit points remained low for a while, and no key items for quite some time. Our runners have some sort of gentleman's agreement in to do progressive armor, so they took them a very long time till they found the last town to get the small shield. So they were basically shieldless and almost no armor for most of the seed. And the best, they found no half plate, so they're stuck on chainmail. And yeah, we had no key items for a while until we got the mountain cave, which had our silver harp and stones of sunlight, or our token in it. And then Cole had stones in it. The tablet cave on the second island past the swamp had our sword. And Erdrick's armor is, well, you've been staring at Erdrick's armor for the last 30 minutes or so because they keep stepping on it.
Yep, Metal Dream now has hit level 18. DK moments away from 21.
But yeah, Erdrick's armor is right here where the Axe Knight grind is. And they're just stepping on it over and over again. So the things you have to worry about without the armor, the added benefits is, first floor of Sharlock has barrier tiles, which will either eat all of your herbs or heal more just to get through. And more. And then Dragon Lord 1 has hurt more, which is not going to be mitigated, so it can do up to 45 damage. And then Dragon Lord and Stop Spell can hit. And Dragon Lord 2 has Dragon Lord Breath, which can hit for up to 72 damage. Ooh, no strength. And 1 magic. Ooh. They got another heal more out of it, at least. So they got that going for them. Stop Spell does not carry over. The danger, though, is if Dragon Lord Breath does 65 to 72 damage, and if Hurt More hits you with a couple of Hurt Mores in the first phase, there's a chance that your health will be below that 72 threshold. And you could get back attacked and huff and puffed and blown away in the first round. So 25,500 is the next level. 3,000 experience every level. But yeah, so, you know, Hurt Mores are going to hit for up to 45 damage. So, you know, and even their melees are going to hit up toward 20 damage or more. So, like, unless you get a Dragon Lord 1 who's just spamming Stop Spell, you know, that's, you got to be careful. You got to be wary of your health. But we're up to 166 health, which is a good number. Like, the health is fine. Our agility is fine. Their agility is fine. The big issues right now is just healing and strength. Because they can't use the Death Necklace at this health total. You need about 25 to 30 more health before you can even consider the Death Necklace right now.
Yeah, you'd want to be around, I think, 190 plus before that.
We have seen Armored Knights. We know they don't have anything. It's the Red Dragon. We've seen every Sharlock enemy seems pretty tame except for the Red Dragon. And we all know Red Dragons are the hardest thing to run from. And if they're in all 3 zones, I mean, that's going to make Sharlock a lot more fun for everyone.
So 25,500, the magic number that DK is inching toward for level 22. Now, I called level 22 earlier, so we'll see.
Yeah, they already went past my number. I was being optimistic. All the stat gains stopped. The important stat gains stopped. Hacks. But yeah, while we're sitting here grinding through the night, I say that as it's only 7 p.m. for me. Want to give a shout out and thanks to everyone for the tournament so far. That's helped out, especially the volunteers. Definitely helps make our admin duties and jobs much easier. And tonight, especially, CyberDark stepping in with the restream. And Omega Strep there, Kappa Strep holding there with the tracking. Especially as we're going 2.5, 3 hours into this. And Bob, who jumped in, commentary to cover for tonight. I'm glad I kind of stepped in to help you out here, Bob.
Same, because when I started this solo earlier, had no idea about the gentleman's agreement.
You know, a couple more runners. You know, you know the thing. Follow. like, support, hug, all the good stuff, all the people behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, the runners, everything, because, you know, we're here to have fun and put on a kind of put on a show occasionally.
So it seems wild, but even with just chainmail, if DK gets just a couple more agility points with this next level, he could repel wizards in Charlock if he so chose.
Wizards is definitely doable. That's not too bad. It's anything after wizards, you're gonna need like some really big agility gains. And you know, I think MetalDream has caught up a little bit on experience, but is also about to stop and have to go recover the magic.
Yeah, he's about 7,500 behind, which is just a massive gap, especially when he's doing the exact same grind as DK.
MetalDream is just meleeing now. He's still 2,000 away from a level. It's just meleeing now. It's giving up on Hurtmores. At least for a few more. But a couple more kills here for DK, and we'll know 22. Big thing is we need strength, we need magic.
Yeah, magic is huge right now. Probably the most important thing that we need. You have enough magic, you can heal more through a lower strength pull. This is going to do it for us. So level 22 is going to bring just 5 hit points and 5 MP. We're not done.
That strength has just stopped.
Yeah, 0 strength, 0 agility.
Like, look at their level. There's 4 levels difference between the two runners right now, and 6 strength over those 4 levels.
Yeah, it changed literally nothing, as Schmike pointed out in chat. It's all going to come down to the Charlock dive, of course. If we have red dragons in all 3 zones, and they prove difficult to run from, because despite the fact that level 22 has us at 93 agility, we all know that agility is just a number. And back attacks, very likely, and multi-run fails, also likely, and taking a full-on DL2 breath is going to cause basically an instant need to heal. If MP were looking a little better, could probably give this a shot at 22. One statistic that'll be particularly interesting to look at the end of this race is just how many Axe Knights were killed on both sides.
The answer to that is yes, Bob.
Yeah, the integer may not exist.
Might be the first time we see a 99 or plus in a stat for a monster kill.
Is that even possible? Someone get McGrew on the phone.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think it can go over 99. I mean, bonks for me go over 99 all the time.
Oh, that's true.
Metal Dream gets 19.
I'm now imagining the stat next to Axe Knights changing from a number to just too many.
It's just gonna be like 0-2, you know? Like, oh yeah, they only killed 2 the entire time.
All right, DK closing in to almost 1,000 from level 23.
Yep, 28.5 is what we're looking for. Yeah, B6 Axe Knights killed.
Oh,
Maybe it'll say like Shield Knight or something next to it, you know, kind of like a chest glitch.
Axe Knights killed, Shield Knight.
Red 4 is what we got for kills.
So
I mean, it could just also say half plate in the name too. Amount of Axe Knights killed, half plate.
the experience deficit is remaining about the same. It's moved up slightly from the 7,500, but not much. They're basically keeping pace.
Yeah, it's just they're doing the same grind, so like the odds of things being very different is not very much, you know. As long as you take a screenshot, Brian, to prove that you did get it. Yeah, so like one of the things we talked about earlier is Metal Dream might choose to dive 1 or 2 levels before DK, and if he gets the luck, can easily win. Like, we look at the fact that there's a 8,000-9,000 experience difference, but
especially if he feels behind.
Yeah, but there's also just a big variance on what's gonna win. You know? You don't really know how many times you're gonna get breathed on.
2 power, 1 speed, 4 hit points, 1 magic point.
Not even another heal more yet. You gotta at least get that next heal more, right?
DK's walking away and still had resources.
Maybe DK is just gonna finally give in and just be like, let's do it.
We're at 175 HP. You can take 2 full DL2 breaths to the face. DK's having to remember where Sharlock even is. It's been a second.
But yeah, he's diving, DK. I mean, what kind of odds do you put at this winning? Red Dragon % odds?
Yeah, basically, we don't know how prevalent red dragons are in Sharlock. He's definitely not going to Death Necklace. The HP's not high enough. You need to be able to take 2 full DL2 breaths. And it's going to depend on, can he get down there with full resources? If he can get down there with full or even mostly full resources, you feel pretty good about it, or as good as you possibly can.
That strength was like 5-6 more. Ugh. I'd feel so much more comfortable. The fact that we still only gotten to 136 attack power.
Yeah, the strength just ran into a brick wall. 94 strength at 23 is particularly bad.
So what is... Hold on a second, let me pull out my Windows calculator here. How much health is Death Necklace?
Right, so it's a 25%.
43. So it's 131 health remaining. Or so. Maybe 132. Depends how it rounds. That's not enough to survive 2 max damage Dragon Lord breaths. But it's enough to survive 2 minimums. But that doesn't mean anything. Ooh, Death Necklace.
So here we go. We're going into Sharlock for the very first time. We're going to see what these floors look like.
Yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to burn a heal more on the first floor.
Oh, we're Stone Man. Getting out of the way of that easily.
Ooh,
Red.
Stone 1 red.
Stone 1 red.
And
Two
it's
run
already
blocks.
2 run fails. Wow.
DL2 breath.
Well, you know, if only we could hold 16 herbs instead of 6.
Blocked by a green dragon even at 94 agility.
Blocked twice.
Twice.
I don't think this is meant to be. He just stopped to look at his agility. He had 2 heal spells you could cast also without losing a heal more.
Yeah, he's already burned a heal more here.
And
He's gonna burn another one.
Do you think he feels desperate enough already to put the Death Necklace on? Nope, just leaving and trying again, I guess.
Yeah, decided, nope, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, Cole's not too far from here. It's right over to the right.
Putting on
Yeah,
Death
like
Necklace.
when you start multiple failing run to a green dragon at 95 agility, you feel pretty bad about it.
Putting on Death Necklace just to give it a shot. I mean, that I probably wouldn't do it, but it wouldn't super cripple you if it doesn't work, since Rim is right there by Tantagle, and you'll just have it on at that point, and you know you're going to have to get to the level that you would normally be able to use it at.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on in his head with it.
This is going to start to allow MetalDream to catch up in experience. I mean, he's got a ways to go, but the gap has dropped to about 6,000 now. All right, we're going to see attempt number 2 from DK. See if he can get beyond the first floor.
I mean, to be fair, he did.
That's true.
Just one step.
An immediate red dragon, but gets away.
95 agility, 94 agility is a 50-50 run chance against red dragons.
Yep, it never gets easy. Blocked by a green dragon again.
But yeah, apparently it's 25% against green dragons. I guess he wants to save those herbs. It'd be a good time to use those herbs right now.
Yeah,
or even the 2 heal spells that you have.
Yeah, he's burned 1 heal more now. Gonna go ahead and torch his way through here.
We could just see him try to sing several Hermores also.
So top floor is green dragons, red dragons, stone men, and golems so far.
Now, stone men are one of those weird ones. It doesn't matter what your agility is, you're going to fail to run to them all the time. I don't know why, you just do. I don't know why stone men are impossible to run from.
Yep, kind of famously so.
There should be one of the easiest enemies to run from, but nope.
All right, we have werewolves now. Getting back attacked twice by werewolves. And run blocked.
Well, at least there's been no red dragons so far on Zone 2. Now, we know the trap tile is going to be a red dragon, right?
I'm banking on it.
Okay, Zone 3, the last
Zone 3. Axe Knight.
So at 136 attack power, he's going to be hitting the Dragon Lord too for 9 to 18 damage.
Wizards.
If he death necklaces, though, it could be interesting, but his health total is going to be kind of dangerous.
So far, a decent werewolves. So we have werewolves, axe knights, wizards so far on. So there's the reds. Okay.
He had to make an appearance on the bottom floor, didn't he?
Gets away.
Oh, you got to use up some of those herbs. Don't walk around with 106 health.
Yep, he's burning a couple here and a heal spell.
Yep.
So you're happy to see literally anything else down here that you've seen so far. But we are moving to the spike.
I think the moment you saw red dragons, it was no longer a good idea to search those chests for herbs.
Just a green dragon, and we know they don't have anything, so he's going to be able to swing through that.
Yep, but not damage breaking a dragon, so it's still taking away some health.
Gets it done in 3 rounds. Not ideal.
So yeah, we have no idea. Death necklace right away. Oh
Death
boy.
necklace immediately.
146 attack power, huh? Up to 23, 11 to 23 damage.
He is going for broke here.
And so Dragon Lord 2 has 150 to 165 health. So there's
a stop spell immediately. But if he gets through in 2,
yeah.
He did. He got through in 2.
Yeah, that 48 was great damage, so.
No back
okay, well, there we go.
There's
Dragon
the fire.
Lord for 68. Ugh.
Gotta have a lot of physicals here.
Oh, the Dragon Lord breaths. Oh, he's going for it.
He's gambling. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, and with that, by the way, both of our runners have forfeits. So DK sent us a message saying he was going to go on 23 and give it one try. And forfeit if it didn't work, so.
Well,
and Metal is like, yeah, I'm not even trying.
Well, I don't know what that means for our bronze medal, but both runners forfeiting here.
Yeah, we had a kind of a small snafu here. DK accidentally GG'd and then canceled it, and before he could forfeit, MetalDream forfeited. So we're gonna find out if MetalDream wants to keep going.
We're gonna be joined here now, actually, by DK. DK. GG? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish this still. I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I mean, hell, we're level 23 with 136 attack power. Like, come on, game. I figured we'd have some stats. I knew there would probably be some things here or there that might run into some stuff, but you know, I've done a lot of the comms and like I know where my limits are, and I wasn't gonna put you guys through that any further.
Yeah, you also didn't count on there being no half-plate armor, huh?
Well, funny enough, Metal said he ran one of these last night after we were discussing it, and he had the same issue where he ran into just chainmail. He said it took him about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think it was. So I was like, that's within the realm of a normal seed. He said he had a normal grind. We had a normal grind. We just had terrible stats. He must have got good stats on his. I was like, I'll give this a shot, and I know I'm about to do something really risky here, but you see what happened there. What I'll do offline, I'll take the dig on Death Necklace off and see how far I have to grind.
Yeah, the strength just is way below average for level 23. You should be in the hundreds easily, and if you were, it would be much easier. But you had a commanding lead anyways. Like Metal Dream is at 24,000 experience right now. Just
Oh wow, okay.
terrible exploration luck for Metal Dream.
Got it. Yeah. So he doesn't even know the misery that's still to come for 2 more levels, and like the 0055 at 22 just I just started busting out laughing. I was like, that's just amazing.
Yeah, like we were looking like there was a 5 level difference between you two at one point, or 4 levels. It was like 18 and 22, and there was like 6 strength between those levels. But yeah, it's
Good grief.
you know.
That is what it is. Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I mean, this is God, probably about an hour and 20-ish minute seed. Because I kept skipping past Hoxness when it was clearly a winnable fight up there, and we could have had an early gold grind to get armor and shield, and at minimum, we took forever to find a daggone weapon.
Yeah, it's it took you forever to get a shield too, because it's no one got a shield until the last town. So
Yeah, I was like, oh god, this is like worst case scenario. We're not going to get a small shield anywhere, and the half plate's missing. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. So I apologize to everybody out there. Like I said, I anticipated it'd be maybe in that 2 hour or 2:15-ish range, based on several estimates I did based off of prior seeds. I didn't run them myself, but I did do some math behind this. I promise. But yeah, we got the low end. Like we 14 heal mores, 136 attack. It was just garbage.
yeah, it took you several levels you couldn't even get another heal more out of it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Stats are terrible, and the game didn't give you half plate armor.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'll throw out verbally my request to have an option to do one of these types of seeds, except have it built into the rando that forces at least one of each item into a town, so that maybe we can do one of these as one-offs in the future.
Oh yeah, I think someone already during this race dropped it as a suggestion. Progressive gears, progressive gear.
Yeah, buddy. So, but no, I had a lot of fun. Honestly, 2.5 hours of grinding here. I know the last one, gosh, they had to be over an hour of Axe Knights. And honestly, that's the only reason I want to finish. I need to see how many Axe Knights I've killed and how many more I will kill before I'm actually go level. But no, I want to just thank the admins for the summer tournament. It's always a blast. I know. Sometimes, especially if you're in it as long as I've been, it feels like it goes for forever. This is second year in a row I was in the Kanto finals. But it's amazing. It's fantastic. The chat's fantastic. All the admins do a great job. All the volunteers really, really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to whatever we got next.
Yeah, we were talking about it at some length, actually, joking about a lot of scenarios about what your totals for Axe Knights would be, including like overflowing and underflowing the numbers. So you have got an official request from Tilo asking you to post your post-game stats in Discord when you do finish.
I will absolutely do that. I'll see if I can get it done tonight. I'm going to take a break though before I get back into it. Otherwise, I'll just I'll save it and finish it up tomorrow.
Awesome. And yeah, I mean, I guess you take 4th place in the tournament. So GG on that.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of force lately. I'm enjoying it, so I'll take that for sure. But yeah, apologies to Metal when he hears this in the future for I accidentally hit done instead of forfeit, and he just is like, okay, thank God he's over.
You know what? I think what he's thinking is, oh, you just finished or forfeit, so I must be close to a level that I can go. And then he just reached 22, and he's gonna be he's probably gonna be like hit 23 and be like, why did he GG forfeit already? These stats are terrible.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially once he gets that next level too. It's just it's a miserable experience there for him. Poor guy. Hopefully 24 comes with something for him.
Yeah. Hopefully. all of us who want to go to bed here soon. But yeah. So speaking of bed, my co-commentary here, Bob had to sign off for the evening. As it's getting late for him. So thanks, Bob Pineapple, for starting off his comms, and I guess me jumping in 30 minutes later to stick around here to the end. But yeah. So any thoughts on the tournament so far? I mean, he's grinding for a while, so having you here chatting with me, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, he's going to at least 31.5. I think that's the next level.
I
Right?
usually push people out for interviews as fast as possible. It's like, hey, let's talk about your pet. Let's go. What?
So let's go back to the beginning. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean honestly though,
Every
the tournament's been
experience.
fantastic. Yeah, exactly. You know, in that first race against Aaron, and you know, I went out and I have a terrible memory. I would literally have to look at my maps and stuff to see. But I mean, honestly, it's been fantastic watching everybody little and playing through them. I'll be honest. When I'm doing tournament races, like tonight was just a one-off, and I enjoyed the heck out of this. But like regular tournament races, man, they stress the heck out of me. So I was kind of glad to be done once Ness beat me the other day.
Yeah, like, you know, when it comes to like matches like this, you always joke, like sometimes, yeah, it's fun doing little gentleman agreements on things and whatnot. And like, so I talked about one time me and Mr. Holmes did no numbers because we were like tied for first in the winter league, and we're like, well, doesn't matter if one of us goes 5-0 and the other one goes 4-1, so we might as well just do something stupid, right?
Yeah, I think that reminds me of was it 2021? I think I did in group stage. I was against Zarnax, and we were both guaranteed to move on. And I can't remember what the heck we did. We did something Mimi though. I definitely remember that. I think we played a vanilla map or something.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm fine with little fun things like this. I mean, at least I didn't talk him at the time into the level 10 challenge thing that I have that like removes all the sprites and the maps from the game. We did race that like off of a tournament, but that would have been fun to watch. Nothing but black squares and a sprite the entire game.
Oh, thank you, Capistrip. That's right. Yeah, we did Tri-State before Tri-State existed in the Rando.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah, it's just the document that we had for the first iterations of Tri-State before it became a part of the randomizer.
But yeah, no numbers is really, really fun, and no numbers in a seed like this would have been extremely hilarious, to be quite honest.
You'd be wondering, did I write down my level correctly?
Exactly, because yeah, I make a little tick every time I know I've leveled up, and just to track when I do it, and yeah, I would be losing my mind at this point. But yeah, he's a little under 1,500 away from 23, and 23. Not gonna really do much.
I'm just waiting for him to eventually type "I quit" into the race chat. But yeah, so we were talking about grinds. Like, why this over the Green Dragon with the Healmore Axe Knight?
Honestly, I didn't get enough look at the Green Dragon. It was through Garenham, so I either have to walk back through the back of Garenham every time I want to come back out the top off, or keep topping off keys periodically, using keys, walking back through. Honestly, his Healmore, what about 65% of the time I'm taking him out on a hurt more, and then he didn't hurt Healmore a ton of the times afterwards. I know it was more than 50%, and I'm guessing he has 75%, but like I felt like I was getting lucky.
Yeah, you got lucky because it's 75% Healmore.
Yeah, I kind of assumed because it was heavy at first, and then like I went through like 4 or 5 straight Hurtmores that didn't kill, where he just won afterwards. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep riding this out. Plus, if he did that and then I physicaled, especially towards the end, sometimes I'd get like a mid 40s. It's like, heck, I'm just swinging again and not even using an extra Hurtmore. But that plus the 1 in 8 versus 1 in 16 chance to dodge the Hurtmore as well. I don't know. I really hate the Green Dragon. I know others don't, but I really do.
It really comes to what it comes down to. Like, for this seed, I think the big thing that got you ahead was, one, you found everything much faster than MetalDream did, but you also started grinding on those golems much earlier. Like, the moment you picked up that flute, and you just immediately started fighting golems, you caught up. You were behind on experience, and you caught up, and it was neck and neck the entire way until pretty much you hit go mode. And by go mode, I mean getting your chainmail and and your sword, and like it was like neck and neck experience, even with MetalDreamx slightly ahead. But at that point, MetalDreamx still had not found the mountain cave, had not found coal, had not found the tablet cave. So like by the time he got all of that and then got to the grind, you were up by 9,000 experience.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. The golem, you know, I was like, heck, I think at that time we only had like 43 HP, if I recall. And I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to take a ringer on this thing. I'm not that far from start. And then when it woke up, it did baby breath. I was like, well, heck, all right, we're going to kill a few of these. And honestly, that's when, before I went to this grind here and wrapped up all the final pieces, I stayed in that desert trying to see just what my encounter rate with them would be, but it seemed like it was just a 1 in 5. Otherwise, I might have stayed in that desert on them.
Yeah, MetalDream did that at one point during the grind, decided to go check that out, quickly found a red dragon and changed his mind.
Yeah, the red dragons were disgusting as well, for sure. When you have one of those bad enemies that has DL2, it's never a good time at all. So, here comes his level of disappointment.
Yeah, here's 23. Takes the long pause, checking the race room chat to see if he types something. Oh, the red dragons had heal more also.
Oh, fun.
MetalDreamx. Just to be clear, I have to finish this to get the W, right?
Well, since it's still considered an active race room, I won't type in there. But my response to him would be, nobody wins this race. You might get credit for a W in the column, but no one wins this race. Yeah, well, and that's chat one for sure. And that's what I put in there was at the beginning. I said it's going to be fun for chat. Maybe it'll be fun for us. We'll see.
But yeah, so that's what MetalDreamx asked in the race room. So of course we responded technically yes. Let's see. Is he?
He's doing the math. I like it. He's doing the math.
I
have every level written down since like level 16. I was tracking all 4 stats because I normally don't pay attention to HP MP that hard. But like I'm sitting here, I had a calculator open. I'm like calculating out what Death Necklace would be at various HPs and what I thought might be feasible if I just get to exactly this situation where it's just crap levels forever and the game doesn't want us to win.
Oh, I'm sure you probably had pieces of paper and things everywhere. Like, okay, what do I need here? What do I need here?
Oh man, look at he took another. He took a downward step. He's throwing out repel. I think he's gonna go give this a shot.
So MetalDreamx said, I finished one with chainmail last night. It can be done, but 136 attack power at 23 is really bad.
No, absolutely agree. So, all right, so that's what he did last night. I was like, I know he mentioned it in chat and such. So we'll see what he opts to do. I threw on the Death Necklace out of desperation and hoping that I would just get a more physical Dragon Lord. And knew I was going to have to take some, I was going to have to take some risk. But yeah, we'll see if he decides not to go it.
He might have forgotten how to get there.
He did the exact same thing I did. We were in that Dagon place for so long, I forgot you have to go up and around the little hump here first before you do it. So that's hilarious. I did that exact walk.
So I guess, yeah, he was going to give it a shot. I mean, yeah, you got pretty unlucky because all he did was huff and puff and dragon breath you. And
yeah, and I probably took a risk a little earlier than I needed to there.
Yeah, especially since your first hit was 19. I mean, you got the good damage roll, like the first good damage roll you needed.
Yeah, I thought about that afterwards. I was like, I panicked way too fast. And, I mean, heck, I even took the precaution of going back out and topping off after just that top floor was rude and the green dragon run blocked me twice.
Yeah, so about those green dragons, how do you feel about them in Sherlock?
Dude, the green dragons, I even rechecked. I was like, I have 94 agility. I know this. And I looked and I was like, yes. And the diamond floor, I got ambushed by 2 straight werewolves. And then the third one, I got first action and got run blocked. I was like, good grief.
Yeah, we saw you like after like the third one stopped you. You're like, when do you check your stats menu? You were like, yep. Just check to see what the agility was.
Oh, Metal says he's going to just keep going until done if needed. So, we'll see how this goes. I mean, it looks like he's going to give it a try, but yikes. You know, like I said, I'm going to finish it up, but I'm not going to do it at the expense of everybody else.
Okay, so yeah, he's looks like MetalDream is going to give DL2 a good shot here. But much longer than that, I think yeah, a lot of the people, unfortunately, some of the volunteers need to move on because you know, you don't really plan for a 3.5-hour seed, you know.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe 24 is the magic level. And
I mean,
honestly,
you can
like
check after this attempt, take a
yeah,
sneak
it's like
peek
spoilers don't even matter at this point because I've already forfeited once we get to that point.
I
But
know.
because I'm going to do it regardless. But it would be interesting to see. You know, maybe 27's where we got to get, or maybe the seed just stops giving us levels or stats, and we go to 30 and get nothing.
But yeah, I could see it being all right taking the sneak peek after this Dragon Lord attempt. I mean, he can win. But you know, you gotta get some melees in there from the Dragon Lord, you know.
Absolutely no. And Aaron's like, I hope Metal gets it on this level just to spite. No, I actually hope he gets it too. Like I said, I played it poorly. We'll see how he does in the moment.
Yeah, you took that risk very early in the fight. You could have, especially at 67. Like 67 is just like it's at that point it's what, a 50-50 shot basically. Not even like, or yeah, I think it's 50-50 shot that he's gonna kill you.
And I'll be honest,
Actually,
I couldn't remember
because yeah,
I couldn't remember what it all did. I just know 72 is still danger zone. I didn't remember what the other numbers were.
65 was the only roll that you could have survived.
Well, that'll be a bad move then.
Yeah.
65, 67, 70, and 72?
Yes.
All right, I was like, I knew it's somewhere in there. I thought for some reason in my brain I was like, it's like 62 to 72, and there's two numbers in between.
No, well, there's one number in there that's kind of weird though. It's either 68 or like 7, like because it's a 7 damage range. So there's one number in there that's like instead of being 2 points, it's 3 points, you know. But it's the minimum would have been 67, 68 for the second hit. I don't remember the number off the top of my head either.
Yeah, you'd think as much as we played this,
oh, it's 8 damage.
There we go.
Okay.
8.
So okay, you had a 2. Yeah, you had a 2 out of 7 chance, or 2 out of 8 chance. Yeah, you had about a 25. You had a 25% chance to survive.
Well, see now I know these things. I'll absolutely remember that for the future. I won't remember simple things that I should remember, but I'll remember that one. All right, he's used his last herb. We'll see how this goes.
Yep, second zone's fine. Second zone was easy outside of the green dragons. He's not having any problems with the green dragons. But third zone did have that. You snuck the red dragons in there late with you.
Yep, it sure did. And gosh, I got a lot of encounters on the back half of that bottom floor. Luckily, I didn't really lose anything out of it. I got really, really good run luck there. But so far, so good for him.
Yep, he's out of herbs, but he still has his 13 heal mores. And we know the trap tile is going to be nice and easy. He still has 13 heal mores, but 2 heal spells too. So.
Yeah, he hasn't had to go through the bonus MP yet. So yeah, he's got the 2 heals in tow. The spike's fairly nice, although man, I rolled pretty poorly on it. But we'll see how he does.
Yep. So I don't think he hasn't seen a red dragon yet on this floor. So.
Oh no, he just hit the last encounter before that werewolf was one, and he got the first turn run.
The one encounter, I turned my head away to look at chat real quick, you know.
Yeah, it happens. So here we go. We're on the final stretch. It's coming down to the spike.
He's using a heal before it. It's like it's going to be a red dragon. It's going to be a red dragon. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. So there we go. A nice 45. That's great.
So will he put the death necklace on? I don't think he will because he talked about hitting a 136 attack power.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, so first phase again. You got the stop spell first turn, but you did so much damage that it didn't really matter. And he got stop spell too, so let's see if he... Because stop spell, yeah, he just demolished him also.
Yeah, nice.
Stop spell is only an issue if it takes several rounds, you know? Okay, ooh, a 9 to start. But gets meleeed for near max damage, 25. Another melee. 36, another melee.
That's an amazing start.
Another melee, wow. 47. Oh, that's I think a max hit at 50. The melees are rough though, but it's all melees. What is this? What is that, 55 damage? He hasn't done a Dragon Lord breath yet. There it is.
Wow, that was just a run and a half there.
But he also got a max heal more off of that too. This is the final boss. Yes, it is. So he's getting so many melees. There's only been, what, 3 breath attacks? Whew,
yeah, we're on a little bit of a run, but yeah, I mean, this is... Ooh, there's another... Yep, he's going to heal more again.
But he has 175 health, so as long as he heal more is under 75 or under, he's not going to waste anything. But he rolled several max rolls. Oh, he's attacked. Oh yeah, 73. He's good. Yeah,
I
these
got
are
the double.
damage rolls. I think he's in really good shape to win.
He sure is. This Dragon Lord is the dream from a physical. Another physical there. He's going to have to heal more out of it, but good grief, he'll be near max
damage. Like, these are all high rolls that he's getting. Okay, well, he had a couple of 9s fit in there, but
yeah, there you go. I was like, there's the jinx.
Yeah, he's good. This has got to be a win.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, he's only a couple away from it at most.
Yeah. Maybe the Death Necklace was the wrong play.
Oh, absolutely. And I thought about it as soon as I did. I was like, why did I put that stupid thing on? There we go. GG's
I mean, if you
the Metal
rolled
Dream.
those damage rolls, you'd be questioning yourself too. GG. Well done, Metal Dream. And that gives Metal Dream the 3rd place spot. Okay, what's level 24? Spoil 24 for us, Kappa. 24 would have been 2 strength and 7 magic.
That is magical. Hell, I might just take it to 30 at this point. That's absurd. 25 still not even 100 strength yet. Like, yeah, absolutely insane.
Another strength point. Wow. 3 more strength the next 2 levels. And only 1 heal more. Well, yeah, look at it. 26? Not 1 strength to 26. You're not finishing this for a while, DK.
That's hilarious. I mean, I'm going to unequip the Death Necklace and the extra MP. Oh, look at that. 27.
27
almost
looks
nice.
Like the magic level. Because even with the Death Necklace, you can almost survive with 141.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's nuts.
GG, Metal Dream, you survived.
Oh my god, I did it.
Nice job.
I'm really lucky with that, by the way. That Dragon Lord fight.
Oh, man, the melees, they just kept coming, and I was like, oh, yeah, keep going, yes.
33 Axe Knight kills for you, by the way.
How many?
133 Axe Knight kills for you.
Oh my god. This, oh man, this was like probably the worst seed I've ever played in my life. Like, red dragons with DL2 and heal more across the map everywhere. And of course, no half plates available, so we're stuck with chain. And I mean, towards the end, I found coal at what, 1 hour and 45, and at this point I didn't find a single small shield anywhere. So it really, really looked like it was going to be chainmail and nothing else.
Yeah. Well, Dragon Lord rolled 164 also, so it was almost a max damage Dragon Lord.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like, you were so, like, you were slightly ahead and tied experience-wise all the way up for till the point where DK actually finished finding everything and doing the mountain cave and getting the coal and everything. And then you had such bad luck, it took forever to find everything that he had pretty much an 8,000 to 9,000 experience point lead on you when you started grinding.
Yeah, that's no surprise. I mean, it was so bad. I mapped the entire map until I found tablet, not tab. Yeah, tablet, in that little corner on the other side of swamp. And then of course it had the sword. Oh man, it was so bad.
Yeah, we did some spoilers, and there's 104 strength at level 28.
Say that again?
104 strength at 28.
Youch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the seed didn't want to give us any stats at all. So yeah, just so you know what I did, I got to 23, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do this to them anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a shot, and whatever happens, happens. And I went in, immediately got DL2'd by a red dragon, double run blocked by a green dragon, got back out, topped off, went back in, and then I floundered the Dragon Lord fight.
Unsurprising. Like when I did last night try, like I wrote you a message about, I was stuck with chain and I finished like level 22, 2 hours 20, but I also had 152 AP and 130 mana, right? So it lots of usage of the mana on the way to the Dragon Lord, but once I was there, you were hitting for 25, 26, and that was fine. But here, no way. Like
The strength just never came. It was great for like a huge part of the seed, and then just like once you hit the 70s, it stopped.
yeah, absolutely gross.
And over the course of like 12 levels or so, you gained probably like 20 strength, 20 to 25 strength.
Yeah, close to nothing, and those levels in the 20s with like no strength, no edgy, handful of HP MP. It was super gross.
Yeah, from level 15 to level 23 was a plus 19.
Gross.
Yeah, that's just no strength.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry for everybody that had to stay and witness this this compilation of car crashes down cliffs and whatnot.
It's all right. I just, I jumped into the seat 30 minutes late, seeing Bob all by himself. So, none of us really walked into the car crash except for maybe one of us. But I'm glad to be here. So,
Bob, you commentated the race I had against EMP as well, huh? The one that lasted like 2 hours plus.
I didn't even roll the seeds,
I was gonna do a fake Bob impression since Bob had to dip, but
Bob's not here.
Yeah, Bob had to go to bed. Unfortunately, it got late.
That's probably the best decision, really.
Okay, so congratulations, Metal Dream. You, I guess, technically take third place in the tournament. Not bad for your first.
Yay.
You had to scratch and claw to get there, but we got there.
To be honest, if I could split that bronze medal in two, I'd give half to DK because technically, according to race time, we both DNF.
Yeah, that was my bad, dude. I was just like, I went to forfeit, and I thought I clicked on it, but I must have hit like, I don't know, I must have just like jolted at the last second, and all of a sudden I was like, oh no, I don't want to finish.
Yeah, so if anybody asks me, we were tied for third place. Yeah.
Okay. Sure, we can lie. I mean, no one's gonna see it in race time, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thanks very much, DK and Metal Dream, on the tournament. If you have any final thoughts on the tournament or your race tonight or whatever, go ahead. You can go first there, Metal Dream.
Just a final thank you to everybody. Everybody that put this together. A final GG to DK. Weird way to end the tournament, but it's behind us now. Let's rejoice. and I'm looking forward to participate in more events in the future. It's been an amazing experience and a great ride. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, DK. Any thoughts?
Nah, I think I wrapped it all up before, but again, thank you very much, everybody. And again, if this did throw anybody off, I apologize. Like I said, I did a lot of math on this, but not evidently good math. I think those that know me know that I half-ass math, and this was one of those versions. Sorry for that.
I mean, we've been sitting here chatting for 30 or 40 minutes anyways. You've said plenty.
Nah, thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night.
Okay, well, with that, we're done with the third place match, the bronze match. Technically, I guess it went to MetalDream, but he wants to rip it in half like it's like a chocolate medal and share it with DK, which is all cool. And that's it for us tonight. Shout outs to our runners. Hopefully drop a couple commands in chat real quick. Thanks to DK and Metal for the race. I would say awesome, but it was a race. Shout outs to CyberDark for holding the restream. Bob Pineapple for coming in on comms for a lone while until I joined him. And Omega Strep for tracking this. And this week is the grand finals. Nest Cardinality, Big Slamoo. I think they've almost got the date set, but I don't want to spoil or anything. But expect a couple of races here very soon, potentially. And on behalf of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, have a wonderful night. And we're sending you over to Billick for some Castlevania 2 Randomizer. Good night, everyone.